Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So me and my boyfriend Greg are going on a kind of weekend getaway road trip this weekend up to Montreal. So I figured what better opportunity than to film a what's in my travel makeup bag video. So yeah, we're going to Montreal this Friday and coming back on Monday. So like a 4-day little weekend vacation. So I'm really excited. It's going to be a long ass drive, but I'm excited. And the best part about driving on vacation is that you get to pack as much makeup as you want because there's no TSA to tell you you've got too much. But I've actually not packed that much and it all fits in this bag. Like, this is a pretty big bag, but I'm actually surprised that I'm taking everything, including my brushes, in one single bag. That never happens. But yeah, without any further ado, let me just get into all of my stuff and show you what I'm bringing. So this bag that I'm putting everything in is from some place called Monda Studio. I don't know exactly what company that is. It's pretty dirty inside, but I got this when I was at Harper's Bazaar and it's a really good sized bag. I like that it's clear so you can see everything in it, and I don't know, it's just, I like that it's kind of flat so it like fits in a bag perfectly. I just really like this travel makeup bag. It's like the perfect size. So as we're going through this stuff, I'm just gonna be throwing it into my little travel makeup bag over here. Okay, so I think we're gonna do this in the order that you would put your makeup on your face. So for primer, I'm just bringing one. I'm just gonna bring my NYX Angel Veil Skin Perfecting Primer just because I really like this stuff, and if I run out or if I lose it, I won't be too sad because it is a drugstore product. So this is the primer that I'll be bringing. And then I'm only bringing one foundation, and that is the good old CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation. I have the shade 342 Medium Beige, and I'm bringing this because I'm sure that we're going to be doing like a lot of sightseeing and be out all day, and I just want a good standby, no muss, no fuss, wear all day foundation that I don't really have to worry about, and this one is a go-to for me. So I'm only bringing this one foundation. So I'm bringing two concealers with me. The first one is the MAC Pro Longwear in NW20, and that is because I'm going to be using this as a concealer and as an eye primer because you can use this for both. And then I'm also going to bring the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 15 just to do some highlighting if I want a highlighted under eye and like highlight the rest of my face, just because this is not light enough for that highlighted look that I like. This is just a little bit too close to my skin tone for me, so I'm bringing another highlighting concealer. But yeah, two concealers. And then as an under eye setting powder, and basically just a setting powder for the whole face, I'm going to be bringing my Makeup Forever HD High Definition Powder. I just really like this for setting the face. It locks everything into place and it doesn't add any more coverage or any like, it doesn't add anything, it just sets it into place. And I like that it's a cute little travel size so it fits in the bag nicely. And then the other powder I'm going to bring is more of like a powder foundation and a powder that I'm going to keep in my purse at all times for like touch-ups and stuff, and that is my MAC Studio Fix Pressed Powder in the shade NC30, and this one is a much loved one by me. It has definitely hit pan. This is like my third or fourth Studio Fix powder. I just love this. It's great for touch-ups, or if I want a day that I just only want to wear powder foundation, I love this one. I just realized that I actually do my brows before my foundation. So let's just take a step back and go on to the brow products I'll be bringing. So obviously I will be bringing my Anastasia Dip Brow in the shade Taupe. I just recently put up an eyebrow routine using this and I absolutely love it, so I'll link that eyebrow routine down below. But yeah, it's just a good standby, wears all day, just my favorite brow product ever, so I have to bring this. And then I'm going to bring my Sonia Kashuk Hidden Agenda Concealer Palette to carve out my brows. Also, I figured there's a few other shades in here. In case I need to do any other color correcting on my face, I figure I have 3 concealers. So I guess I lied when I said I was bringing 2. I'm actually bringing 3. Or actually bringing 5. But yeah, this is going in there mainly just to carve out my brows. And then to set my brows, I will be bringing my Milani Brow Shaping Clear Gel just because this is the only one I really use. And then for eyes, I already talked about the Pro Longwear Concealer, and that's what I'll be using as my eyeshadow primer just because it's amazing as an eyeshadow primer as well. But I'll also be bringing 2 other bases just in case I want to do a brightly colored look or a smoky look. I have these, and that is the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencils in the shade Milk and Black Bean. So this one is if I want like a brightly colored look, which I don't really see happening, but just in case I need to intensify the pigment of any of my shadows, I have my Milk pencil. And then if I want to do a smoky look and I want my shadows to come off a little darker, I've got my Black Bean. Okay, and then for eyeliners, I'm first going to bring my e.l.f. Cream Liner because this is just my favorite eyeliner at the moment, my favorite gel liner. So those days that I want to do a wing, which will probably be like every day, I've got this handy. And then I'm bringing 3 pencil eyeliners. I'm first bringing my NYX Wonder Pencil in the shade light just to brighten up my waterline. And then if I decide to do any smoky looks, I've got my L'Oreal Voluminous Smoldering Eyeliner. And this is just awesome for lining your tight line and your waterline at the same time. It's just a really good black liner and doesn't really budge once it's on. And then if for some reason I decide I want to have a brown eyeliner look, I've got this one by Kat Von D in Immortal Love. I think this came with the Kat Von D Ladybird palette. It came with like this little sample size, so I'll be bringing this. And then I've got two mascaras, and I chose these mostly because I don't really use them that often, and I figured if I brought them then I would be forced to use them and fall in love with them again because I know I love these. And the first is the Jordana Best Lash Extreme Mascara. This is an oldie but a goodie. I just haven't given it enough love lately, so I'm definitely going to bring this and fall in love with it all over again. And then I'm also going to bring my L'Oreal Voluminous Million Lashes because I feel like the Jordana can sometimes get clumpy, so I'm bringing a mascara that's a little bit more separating to help the Jordana out. If it gets a little clumpy, I can just put this on after and separate them out. And then for eyeshadows, I'm just bringing one palette, and that is the Smashbox Masterclass Palette 2, and that is because it's got everything I need. So basically this palette has every eyeshadow color I'll ever need. It's got 28 eyeshadows, it's got your basics, it's got your nice shimmeries, it's got mattes, it's got pops of color, it's got smoky shades, it's basically got everything I need for basically any vacation. This is probably the palette I'll bring on every vacation for the rest of my life because it's literally got everything I need. So those are all of the eyeshadows I'll be bringing. And then this palette also contains all of the cheap products I'll be bringing. It's got 5 different blushes, which is probably way too much for 4 days because that's literally more blushes than days that I'll be on vacation. And then it's got a nice bronzer in here, and it's got 2 big old highlights down here. And then we've got 4 different gel liners up here, but I don't really suspect that I'll be using them because I've got my e.l.f. gel liner and I don't really think I'll be using colors, but they're in here anyway. But yeah, this palette is amazing, and it's basically the whole reason that I've only got one makeup bag because everything is in this one place. And then just because I love to layer my highlighters and I like to do cream and then powder, I'm just going to bring this mini travel size of the Benefit Watts Up just because this is one of my favorite highlighters ever and I like to layer mine. So I'll be bringing this little tiny one. Okay, and now for lip products. I'm actually not bringing that many. You guys might think it's a lot, but I honestly am proud of myself for not bringing too many. But yeah, I'm only bringing 3 lipsticks, well 2 lipsticks and a chubby like lip pencil. The first one I'm going to be bringing is this Milani Color Statement lipstick in Nude Cream, which is just a nice basic nude color, one of my favorite nudes. And then I'll also be bringing this NYC City Proof Twistable Intense lip color in the shade Brooklyn Brownstone. And that is actually what I have on my lips right now. It's just a nice kind of darker mauvey nude, and I really, really love this, and it actually does stay on your lips for a long time, and it's moisturizing. I just really like this thing, so I'm going to bring this, and it's nice and easy. And then in case I want a nice little pop of color, I don't really think I will, but I just feel weird leaving the house without an option. I'm going to be bringing my MAC Relentlessly Red just because this is my favorite red lipstick ever, and I feel like maybe one night I'll feel fancy and I need to wear red lips, and I've got my favorite with me. And then I can't go without my lip liner, so I've got 3 here. I've got my Jordana Tawny for my nude lips, I've got my NYX Hot Red for that Relentlessly Red color, and then I've got this NYX lip liner in Bloom, which goes with one of the glosses I'm bringing, and this is like a nice kind of fuchsia color. And then I'm bringing 4 glosses. So the one that goes with that fuchsia lip liner is this Maybelline Color Elixir in the shade Vision in Violet. I just figure this is a bright color, and if I'm wearing this I would probably want to line my lips first, so I brought the lip liner to go under this. And then I've also got another Maybelline Color Elixir in the shade Petal Plush because I really just love this thing. And then I've got my 2 lip glosses that I can't leave home without, and that is NYX Mega Shine Lip Gloss in the shade Beige, which is not beige, it's pink, and then the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Tiramisu, which is like my favorite nude gloss ever. So that's actually all the makeup I'm going to be bringing, so now we'll go into like my little extras and brushes and all that. So first I'm going to throw in here my perfume for the vacation, and that is this little Marc Jacobs Dot Rollerball. I just figure it's a lot easier to bring a rollerball, and I love this scent, so this is going in here. And then I'm bringing 1 pair of lashes just because I don't think I'll want to wear false lashes, but just in case. And these are the Miss Adoro number 43s. I love these lashes. And obviously I have to bring some lash glue, so I've got here my Kiss Clear Strip Lash Adhesive to go with my lashes. And I've got a little sharpener for all of my lip liners and eyeliners. I've got a little spray brush cleaner because I'm not bringing a lot of brushes, and I figure I'll want to clean them in between doing my makeup so that they're not all gross and like grubby. I've got my NYX Matte Finishing Spray because I just need a finishing spray, and I figure this is the smallest one I have, so going in the bag. And then I've got my Beauty Blender Blender Cleanser Solid just to clean my Beauty Blender and maybe my F80 brush that I'm bringing. And then for actual brushes, I first got my Beauty Blender obviously for concealer and maybe foundation. And then for foundation, I've also got my Sigma F80 because this is the best foundation brush ever. And then for powder and to like set my foundation, I've got my little e.l.f. Kabuki because it's just smaller than a normal powder brush. To bronze up my face, I have my Real Techniques retractable bronzer brush, which is nice for travel, so I figured I'd bring it. And then for blush, I've got my little Sigma F40 in the little travel size that came with the Paris palette. For contouring, I have this little like flat brush that came with my Hoola bronzer. To set my concealer with powder under my eyes, I've got my Real Techniques setting brush. And then for highlighter, I've got my Sigma tapered F35 tapered highlighter brush. And then for brows, I've got a spoolie, I've got a little angled brush, and I've got this Real Techniques detailer brush to carve them out. I've also got my tweezers for lashes and if I get any stray eyebrow hairs. And then for eye brushes, I first got my Sigma F40 because I cannot live without this thing. And then I've got two kind of E25 blending brushes. And then I've got this Sonia Kashuk one, which is more for like the crease, like cut the crease. And then I decided to bring these two brushes that came with the Naked palettes because they're double-sided, so you've got two little shader brushes on this side and then a little fluffy brush and a crease brush on the other, so dual purpose. And then I've got a travel size of my Sigma E55 eye shading brush. And then I've got this Sigma Shader Crease E47 brush. I like this for under my eye. And then I've got a pencil brush for under my eyes. And I've got this flat definer brush to kind of define my eyes. And then finally for eyeliner, I've got this EO5 little travel size eyeliner brush. So guys, believe it or not, all of this stuff is actually fitting in my makeup bag, and I am so excited that I actually packed my makeup early because it is now Wednesday and we leave on Friday, and so I'm proud of myself that I've actually packed early. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do with my face tomorrow, but we'll see. But anyway guys, I hope you liked this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye guys!